I'm here because they're not going to demean the character of George Floyd.
That's right. That's right.
My twin. A lot of times when police do things that they know that's wrong, the first thing they try to do is cover it up and bring up your background to make it seem like the bullshit that they did was worthy. When was murder ever worthy? Never. But if it's a black man, it's approved. You can't tell me when that man had his knee on my brother's neck, taking his life away with his hand in his pocket, that smirk on his face didn't say I'm protected.
That's right. That's what it is. It's okay.
Imagine this. A man growing up in an area where the odds are already against him. Trying to figure it out. You know, they say experience is the best teacher. So you're gonna make mistakes.
That's right.
Everybody gonna make mistakes. You make some bad decisions. It happens. We all make bad decisions, right? We make bad decisions. Even being successful, I've made bad decisions, right? That's true. You get to a point where you make a bad decision and you end up suffering for it, going through time. Sit down, okay? You gotta go through that. They say you gotta rehabilitate yourself. You rehabilitate yourself. You have relationships with people where you're able to get away and try to better your life.
That's right.
Right? Because you've been in the system. All they tell you, the only way you can get out is if you rehabilitate yourself.
That's right.
And when you rehabilitate yourself, you get out and you still treated like a criminal. Right? So stay with me now. Picture that. You get an opportunity to move away from the environment that brought you down. You get away, you be successful, you get a job, your life starts turning in the right direction. You stumble a little bit again. It's not worth your life though.
Right, that's it.
You stumble a little bit again, and you end up on the ground with a knee in your neck, screaming your mama's name, screaming your kid's name. Going to the bathroom on yourself.
Tell the story.
Imagine if he was white. Ponder that for a minute.
No way.
Imagine if he was white. I'm here because they're not going to demean the character of George Floyd.
That's right. That's right.
My twin. A lot of times when police do things that they know that's wrong, the first thing they try to do is cover it up and bring up your background to make it seem like the bullshit that they did was worthy. When was murder ever worthy? Never. But if it's a black man, it's approved. You can't tell me when that man had his knee on my brother's neck, taking his life away with his hand in his pocket, that smirk on his face didn't say I'm protected.
That's right. That's what it is.
Able to talk to Sabrina, Trayvon Martin's mom, who I talk to still. You guys get a chance, please find Circle of Mothers, where there's 100, 200 cases like this that don't get the visibility, don't get the cameras, and they're strong women. Sabrina right now, Trayvon's mom, who's running for commissioner to try to do something different. This is the toughest time when things like this happen. My man Jack, when I saw him speaking on his Instagram, I called that black man. I said, hey, whatever you need from me. I'm a young boy from, well, older now, but I'm a young cat from Texas. I'm from Terrell, Texas. He from Texas. George Houston Yates, we used to hear about how great their football team was. So we have a connection. So I'll let you know that we're not afraid to stand. We're not afraid to stand. We're not afraid of the moment. And I think what you saw on television, to watch this man plead for his mother. As I sit with my two daughters, my nephews who had just come from the grocery store where there was a little thing, and I said, hey, you gotta stop that. So what it does is it overcomplicates everything as a black man trying to tell his son or his daughter how to function in life. Even the things that we've taught them don't seem to work. And then there's this thing of contempt of cop, where it is something simple. And how does it escalate to something like what we have today? All we're trying to do is ask questions of why. Why is it when a person who walks into a church, sits down with the parishioners, prays